Hello students. Students, in my last video I just give you the explanation of the summary of the second chapter from Hornbill book, that is We Are Not Afraid to Die If We Can All Be Together. So I just told you that what is all about the story, and the story is basically written by Jordan Cook and Alan East, right? And the main characters in the story was the narrator, who was 37 years old businessman Mary, his wife Jonathan, 6 years old son Suzanne, 7 years old daughter Larry Virgil, and Herb Segler, right? And both were crewmen. So this story is all about Wave Walker. Wave Walker is the name of the boat, and it was like 23 meters long, 30-ton weight, wooden hull, right? So I just told you, I just give you a very brief introduction that it's the time of the July 1976, and like the narrator, he have planned for a sea voyage from Plymouth, England, and they just want to duplicate the journey of Captain James Cook, right, who have completed his journey 200 years back, and he have traveled all over the world. So likewise the author is also planning 3 years journey, sea journey. So first plan was of you can say like it I mean they covered 1,05,000 kilometers, and it covered very easily, right? They covered very easily. They sailed from west coast to Africa to Cape Town. So but afterwards what happened when they were heading towards east part, and the east part there was like world's roughest sea part, which is the southern Indian Ocean. So tackling this, he just hired two crewmen. And who were the crewmen? Larry sorry were the crewmen, I guess. Larry Virgil and Herb Segler. So I will going to start with this chapter. We are not afraid to die if we can all be together. So in July 1976, my wife Mary, son Jonathan, 6 years, daughter Suzanne, 7, and I sailed from Plymouth, England. I just told you that they have sailed from Plymouth, England to duplicate the round the world voyage made 200 years earlier by Captain James Cook. So he also want to do the same journey which 200 years back Captain James Cook have completed. For the longest time, Mary and I, a 37-year-old businessman. So 37-old businessman was he was the narrator. Had dreamt of sailing in the wake of famous explorer. For the past 16 years, we spent all our leisuring time honing our seafaring skills in British water. Seafaring means traveling on sea. So he is saying that for the past 16 years, I mean, me and my wife, I have spent my time experiencing and, enhancing my seafaring skill in British waters, right? Our boat, Wave Walker, a 23-meter, 30-ton wooden hull beauty, has been professionally built. So here the narrator is saying, and he's telling that my name of the boat is Wave Walker, which was 23-meter, 30-ton wooden hull beauty, had been professionally built, and he have the boat was professionally built, and we had spent months fitting it out and testing it in the roughest weather we could find. So here he's saying that I have experienced, and I have been in this boat for many months, and I have been fitting it out and testing, especially in the roughest, in the dangerous sea, right, dangerous weather we could find. The first leg of a planned 3-year 1,05,000 kilometer journey passed pleasantly as we sailed down the west coast of Africa to Cape Town. So here again he's telling that our first plan was like to cover 1,05,000 kilometers, right? And it have passed very presently, right? And we sailed towards west coast of Africa to Cape Town. Then what happened? Then before heading toward east, so before going towards east, because in east it is like South Indian Ocean is one of the dangerous and roughest seas, right? World's roughest sea, South Indian Ocean. So heading towards east, he took two crewmen. And what was the name of that two crewmen? American Larry Virgil and Swiss Herb Sigler, to help us tackle one of the world's roughest sea, the Southern Indian Ocean. So here he is saying before heading towards like east, I have like taken two crewmen, American Larry Virgil and Swiss Herb Segler, and just because so that they could also accompany with us and they could tackle, because these were crewmen and these were experienced person how to tackle in the rough like weather. So they knew each and everything. One of the world's roughest sea, the Southern Indian Ocean.